Hey everybody, this is TotalGamerJunkie. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be reading the second chapter of the Life is Strange the Only Way Now fanfic called Fanning the Flames. Alright, so I was meant to upload this a while ago, but I was actually meant to upload it yesterday, but I was busy, didn't have the time. But I'm here now, so let's get the reading. Chloe, Max whimpered, half conscious, half asleep. This time, it didn't feel like a typical photo jump return, though she didn't know if she had jumped enough times to realize what typical felt like. The photographer was groggy and drowsy. Normally, her mind cleared up pretty quickly once consciousness swirled back in. Her thoughts floated between timelines or realities, or whatever the different existences were called. After lying there for several moments, Max realized she was in a bed. Relieved she was somehow safe, she pushed it up and okay, I thought it said on then for a minute, sorry. She pushed up and looked around the room. She was in her old room at her parents' house in Seattle. Forcing herself to a stand, she walked over to the white-framed vertical mirror hanging on the back of her bedroom door. Zombie face was the first coherent thought that came to her mind. Then she noticed the dried crimson stripes beginning at her nostrils and ending just above her chin and all over her lip. The sight of her own blood had ceased to shock her anymore. A metallic taste of iron drowned out any morning breath she might have had. She was surprised but glad no headache accompanied the blood. In the bathroom, Max splashed cold water on her face, rinsing her chin and below her nose. The freckled brunette stared at her reflection as her reflection blankly stared back. Something felt different. A deeper awareness of reality was starting to set in. Memories and experiences began to cross-mesh with each other. She fully remembered choosing to save Chloe, allowing Arcadia Bay to get ravaged by a cosmic storm. She remembered squeezing her best friend, jumping back to a Christmas memory, and Chloe actually jumping with her. She also remembered saving Arcadia Bay, allowing her soulmate to die at the hands of Nathan Prescott. She remembered the funeral and seeing the blue butterfly again. She remembered using the same Christmas time photo to jump without Chloe desperately yearning to hold her pirate captain again. What the fuck is happening, she wondered. Memories melded together like a dropping ball of hot wax. Suddenly, like being hit in the gut with a sack of bricks, a deep and primal panic arose within her. Chloe! Max ran faster than she ever recalled running before, back to her room in desperate search of her phone. After a frenzied scramble, she found it in the hamper in the back pocket of her jeans she must have been wearing the previous day. The lock screen was a selfie of her and her azure-haired goddess, which allowed her to breathe a sigh of relief. So far, things seem to be in order, she assumed. Of course they are. We did it right, I hope. She knew she could search through her messages and piece new details together, but all she wanted was to make sure Chloe was safe. Sitting on the edge of her bed, she phoned her friend. It only rang once before the voice Max longed to hear came through. Max, goddammit. Max, what the fuck took you so long? Doesn't matter. Are you safe? Say something. With no air between sentences, Chloe had not given Max a chance to speak, but was too excited and overjoyed to stop talking. Chloe, Max calmly broke in. Though her heart was racing at what she imagined to be an unhealthy rate. I'm at my parents' house. Where are you? Her head was swimming. Oh, Max. Fuck, I'm in Arcadia Bay. Max heard a lighter ignite and the pull of the first drag of a freshly lit cigarette. After an exhale, Chloe continued. If I know my bony butt hipster as well as I think I do, the first thing you did was call me, am I correct? Of course I am. But Max, I've been waiting for hours for you to call. What have you been doing? Hopefully resting. She seemed irritated. The photographer noticed it was 11:15. She could not remember the last time she slept that late. It's hella awesome to hear your voice, Chloe. But why are we apart? I need to see you. She didn't even attempt to hide the anguish in her voice. I can't stop thinking about kissing you again and holding you, and there was a momentary silence after Max's last word. As she trailed off. She knew Chloe wanted an answer to her question. and she still wasn't sure about their relationship status. Chloe, my memories are strange. I remember two totally different realities. I guess that last photo jump took a lot out of me. I'm sorry, Caulfield. I shouldn't sound pissed off. I just miss your ass so bad, and I'm glad you are safe. But yeah, me too. I remember the same thing, clear as day. I can see the storm wiping out the damn bay. I can feel the wind and the rain soaking my hair and clothes. She took a deep breath, swallowing hard. Max, I remember what it felt like to get shot. I remember. She paused and took a drink of what Max assumed was a bottle of beer. I remember dying. Max shivered at the thought. You are here, Chloe Price. You are not dead. You are alive, and nothing can change that. She considered for a moment, then continued. But why are we apart now? It doesn't make any sense. We should be together. Max feared the worst. Did something terrible happen? Did I fuck up again? Is Arcadia Bay safe? You are so cute when you worry. Have I ever told you that before? Max could tell the girl had that patented Chloe Price smirk on her face. You are on fall break from Blackwell and wanted to visit your parents. Maxie Max. We have a lot to talk about. Sorry about that. We have a lot to talk about while I was waiting for you to call, which was over 3 hours. I connected some dots. Dude, you remember... Oh, and when I coughed, that was part of it. It says, cough, cough, but I just thought I'd add the cough. I connected some dots. Dude, you remember we jumped together, right? No matter what has happened while we were away, we are still Max and Chloe. We are always together, even when we are not. At those last words, the hipster sighed. Chloe, she began, but was cut off. This... Oh, notification there. Sorry about that. But she was cut off. This is amazing, Max. Fuck, you are perfect. I have no idea what I did to deserve you, but this feels like... She didn't finish her sentence. This time, Max cut her off. Destiny, the brunette said without hesitating. I need to see you. You are a goop, Maximus. We will see each other soon, but right now, you are hours away and I need to tell you what I learned. Are you sitting down for this? You are such a dork. Yes, I'm sitting on my bed. She wished more than anything her partner in crime was in bed with her. Oh, what's Chloe gonna tell her? I wonder. Is it good or bad? Let's find out. Okay, well, I think we should start with the biggest piece of information I've learned. The other Max and Chloe did most everything the exact same as we did, so we didn't fuck up too much, at least from what I can tell you anyway. By the way, she bounced around with her thoughts. How come you didn't tell me your parents were the reason you stopped messaging me after you left? She didn't even leave enough space for a response. Doesn't matter. The brunette heard the sizzle of a cigarette being snuffed out. Your mom came through, Max. She sent your letter and wrote her own note explaining why they kept us apart. She feels very bad about that dude. Max sat there, attentive to every syllable that left the blue-haired girl's lips, imagining them pressed against hers. Oh, you and me both, Max. Then a thought crossed her mind. As soon as she had it, she almost wished she hadn't. Chloe, what about Rachel? Did she make it? After all, that was one of the main reasons for going back. That's the other part, Mad Max. It's why you needed to be sitting. It's why you needed to be sitting. Okay, I thought it was seated. She appreciated Chloe's direct approach. If she didn't know her as well as she did, she might believe the girl took enjoyment in arousing her anxiety. But it was just her way. She loved that about her. The good news is the Bay is alive and well. Your plan worked. You're selfless. You selfless goddess. I thought this was selfish. And I was like, wait, what? You saved everyone. You saved Rachel too. You put your happiness in jeopardy to save someone who I loved before we reconnected. Max responded, Chloe, you don't understand. Saving Rachel was the most selfish thing I could have done. I knew we could never be happy if we didn't try. I'm very selfish. All I want is to be with you. I want us to be together. I want you to be happy. Nothing else really matters to me. No, Max. Even now you are too humble to even see it. You are amazeballs, dude. Chloe, what is the bad news? Max needed to know. even if she suspected the answer. Oh no. What's the answer going to be? Okay, I'll just tell you. The punks seem to have been delaying this part of the conversation. Rachel was safe in LA. I apparently helped her leave before anything bad happened because of that letter. She's been there since right after my birthday. The other me kept in touch with her. She hesitated. She asked me to come visit and she briefly stopped. I'm going to go, Max. Max's heart sank. The happiness she experienced just moments ago at the sound of Chloe's voice was replaced with a deep sadness. For the first time, her jealousy seemed more than appropriate. Even though she hated herself for it, she did not want to speak, but knew she should. I don't want to believe this is happening. It's a lot, I know. The only relief the younger girl found from the information was the tenderness in Chloe's voice. The way she delivered the information was nothing short of caring and sensitive, and a bit out of character for the girl. And it's so weird because the other Chloe was me. I guess, but I am me, you know? I don't remember anything. Fuck, Max, how are you doing with this? I just wish I could tell you in person and hug on you the rest and hug on you, what? Or was it meant to be like and hug you? Maybe that on is not meant to be there, I don't know. And hug on you the rest of the day. We could hunt down the clues and make sense of everything else together just like before. Max realized she was sniffing into the photo, holding back tears as best she could. Please don't be sad. I am head over heels in love with you. You are my Max. You are my perfect person, and we are us. Nothing will ever change that. Not even death, for fuck's sake. Do you hear me? Max didn't realize how much she needed to hear those words. Chloe must have sensed her nodding into the phone's direction as confirmation. It was the first time either of them had verbally admitted their romantic feelings for the other. Wait, yeah, I thought it was for one another, but no, it was for the other. Well, you know, it's about time that happened. I am going to meet her, Max. The other me encouraged her to go leave Arcadia Bay with the help of your awesomely worded letter, of course. Her tone changed a bit. I forgave you the moment I saw you again in the Blackwell parking lot, even if I gave you shit a little after. The truth is, I felt so abandoned by you and my father at the time, even though that wasn't totally fair to either of you, especially now knowing what I know. She slurped another sip of her beverage and continued. Rachel saved me. I'm not sure if I would have made it if she hadn't come into my life. I was in a dark place and we got very close. Closer than I ever thought possible with another person since you. Max, we cared so much about each other, and yes, she ended up loving other people too because she was a free spirit or whatever. But she was the first person I loved. I was in love with her, then she was gone. I didn't know her as the girl who escaped Arcadia Bay. I knew her back when we had only planned to leave together. It's all I wanted, at least at one point. But we had a falling out, though we still loved each other. Then you came back to me and we dug up her body. Now I have a chance to see her alive and well again. It's something I have to do, Max. Fuck, I have to. In a way, Max was in shock. She knew Chloe needed this, though after everything they'd been through, she did not think it would actually happen. They were Max and Chloe. They should always be together. Then she remembered the most important part of what now she considered their mantra. Even when we're not, in a strange way, the last part gave her a sense of tranquility. I'm leaving today. I need to get sorry, something in my throat. I need to get out there as soon as possible. Max, I need closure. It's something I was never able to get before. Thanks to you, I have this new opportunity. Fuck, please say something. Your silence is kicking my ass. I don't know what to say, Chloe. My heart feels ripped out. I need you with me so badly, but that's not going to happen. And I'm afraid of what might go down between you two. I'm sad and scared. It's like you're choosing her over me. She cringed at the hopelessness in her words, but was proud of herself for saying how she felt. As much as she loved the girl, sometimes Chloe could be a little intimidating to open up to. Maxie Max, she lovingly responded. I'll get out there and be back as soon as possible. Don't you dare be afraid. please trust me. I miss you too, you know. I miss you too, you know. Sorry. Well, my fucking throat. We only have to be apart for a little while, but just imagine how intense it'll be when I get back. I have some things that I want to show you. If you think our kisses have been hot, wait until she waited a moment. God, the things I'm gonna do to you. Oh, steamy, yes. But you know, I can't read those steamy parts on here, you know, like those lemon scenes, so I'll have to just, oh god, leave a link in the description if it gets steamy, because you know how YouTube is now and their bullshit policies. I'll just have to just leave a link, you know, like, and I said link, what, 4 times now? But you know what I mean, just so I'll leave a link to this so you can read it yourself, with each chapter, of course. Okay, where was I? You are such a perv, Chloe Price. The hipster couldn't help but giggle, even if her eyes were still a little misty. She felt hopeful for the first time since their Rachel conversation began, and started to get the sense they might really be a couple. It's the company I keep. Okay, no, that doesn't work there. But Max, if you knew Christ. But Max, if you knew how fucking hot you are, you'd be a perv for you too, Christ. She was quickly getting warm and was thankful Chloe couldn't see her red face. Damn it, I wish I could see your cute face turning red right now. How did she know? I was just thinking. Max welcomed any chance to change the subject. Why didn't you call me after we jumped? You were awake for hours before me. I wondered when you were going to ask about that. Well, when I jumped back, I was in bed. David and Mum were standing over me asking questions. It took half an hour to get them out of my room without seeming like I just crossed through fucking time and space. When I realized it was morning, I figured you needed your sleep. It was tough not to call you, but I want to do the right thing now. I'm changing, Max. I could feel it when we were at the lighthouse the last time, or times. Damn, I don't know anymore. The point is, your big dork-shaped heart is changing me so much. It took too long for me to realize it, but you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. I never thought I was deserving of an unconditional love like yours, but shit, I fucking love you. Sorry I'm talking so much, I'm a goop now too, Maximus. I love hearing you talk, Chloe. Always have. Your voice is soothing, and well, it's all I want to hear. Damn it, I wish you were here with me. Max wasn't a big fan of cigarettes, but she missed her smoky scent and taste. Ugh. What am I reading? No, I'm not complaining, you know. I love Pricefield. It's bay over bay every time. Soon, my dear, soon, but for now, I need to pack. It's a long drive, and I need to stay the night, maybe 2. I'll quickly head straight for you when I return. Oh shit, Max, she almost screamed. I just remembered. It's your parents. They got you something for your birthday. You should probably go check it out right away. You're gonna love it. She could practically see the ear-to-ear grin on Chloe's face through the phone. Please call and text me the entire time. She wondered if her request made her seem too possessive or clingy. The photographer couldn't think of anything other than the road trip and not being able to see Chloe. Max, they got you a fucking car, dude. A car. Go check your bag, but Max doesn't have a license yet. She grabbed her navy blue and tan messenger bag, unstrapped it, and found a set of keys inside. You were so excited last night, you texted me over and over. You fucking cute bitch. What? What is this? I love when you get all excited. Ha, she cracked maniacally. Wowza, the hipster whispered. She rewound briefly to check and see if she still could, but also to hear Chloe call her a cute fucking bitch again. She felt terrible using her power in that way, but the girl she loved was going to visit her ex-girlfriend soon. If she wanted to hear those affectionate words again, she would gladly do so. Although it did send a chill through her soul knowing she could still rewind, she hoped it would go away once things were fixed. I'll finish packing. You check out your new ride. I'll call you when I hit the road, you damn dork. Deal? Deal. And Chloe, every second we're not together, we're wasting time. So, hurry your freakishly tall ass back. Talk soon. Max couldn't tell if her manufacturing confidence fooled the blue-haired punk. She assumed probably not. Oh, a tour joke. Never thought you'd stoop to that level, Caulfield. She made the puckered air sound as if kissing the phone. I love you, Long Mac Silver. I love you, Captain Bluebeard, forever, forever. Ending the call, the freckled girl decided to take her new wheels for a spin, but she doesn't have a license. I'm pretty sure. So anyways, that was the end of the second chapter. The link to this will be in the description below. And I'll see you in the next one I make. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.